the most wonderful time of the year again, Black History Month. Why not revisit some Black romance classics? What better era to rewatch some of your faves than the 99s and the 2000s? Here are 5 iconic Black romance films and the moments that made them everything. We're talking jaw-dropping, steamy, over-the-top, lovey-dovey moments that swoon and melt your heart. So let's kick it off with Love Jones.
I gather up each sound you left behind and stretch them on our bed. Each night I breathe you and become high.
Oh, check you out, girl.
So you're just like a Renaissance Black man. Poetry, music, photography.
I think it was somebody that said something about Mozart. The goal of an artist is to create the definitive work that cannot be surpassed. Guess you can say I kind of live like that.
What's a 90s list about Black romance without Love Jones? Remember the way Nia Long and Lorenz Tate as Nina and Darius made you feel? The spoken word, the chemistry, the drama, the romance. That scene, you know which scene, set to one of the most insanely good Maxwell songs. Love Jones is iconic because it's realistic, it's messy, complicated, and Darius is not a character you immediately like, but there is something about him once he meets Nina, and the way her presence shapes him and molds him in ways that he never saw coming. With Darius, Nina finally allows herself to be free in ways that often we as Black women never allow ourselves to be, especially when it comes to love. Nina and Darius are an on-screen couple that will live rent-free in my mind until the end of time.
You always want what you want when you want it. Why is everything so urgent with you?
Let me tell you something. This here, right now, at this very moment is all that matters to me. I love you. That's urgent like a mother.
Catch Love Jones, available to rent on Amazon Prime. Next up, another Nia Long classic, The Best Man. Here's what you want, babe. Here's what you need, babe. Boy, oh boy, The Best Man. Another iconic film starring Nia Long that technically has like 5 Black romances because why not? This complex story involves a group of college friends that reunite for the wedding of Mia and Lance. Lance is a hottie with a body portrayed by the still delicious Morris Chestnut.
What's going on, man? Back there. No, we got a booth back here. I got you all set up back here.
Mia, portrayed by Monica Calhoun, was the one who challenged him and pushed him to be the best version of himself.
That was a great game on Saturday.
Oh, okay, so you seen me play?
I love the game.
She seen me play.
Though, I think that you'd get more yardage if you used your offensive line more, and you would want to stop planning so hard on turf. Your knees won't last through junior year if you keep that up.
Now, Taye Diggs' Harper is Lance's best man and a newly famed author with a book that hits a bit too close to home. Now, why would Harper put all of the secrets of the friend group into his book, knowing that it could potentially blow his best friend's wedding? Because Harper is not wise, y'all.
You really gonna do this?
Hell yeah, I'm gonna do this shit.
No, you ain't. You gonna marry you a beautiful woman tomorrow. Girl that loves you and has only loved you.
Oh, my God.
You ain't throwing all that away.
Listen, no, Miss Right. Listen to Q.
Shut the fuck up!
Okay. It's
Listen to me. Now, we know that Harper's a bitch ass. But this cat is your man.
And on top of that, Harper is caught in his own juicy love triangle with Jordan, aka Nia Long's character, who he almost had a fling with in college, and then Robin, portrayed by Sanaa Lathan, his new boo.
Harper, why'd you really leave your girl at home this weekend?
Because I wanted to hang out with the guys. You know, cut up with the boys before she came. That's all. It's been a while, you know.
Good night, Harper.
Will he or won't he get that old thing back? You'll have to watch to find out. But what I can say is The Best Man has no shortage of attractive people, makeups and breakups, love, forgiveness, heart, and so much more. I love The Best Man because of the iconic fight scene. Of course, Jordan cursing Harper out after a rough night, and the entrance of Lance Sullivan alone.
You know, maybe if I had the luxury of getting my ass whooped, I could be calm right now. But I have been drinking tequila shots. My hormones are raging out of control. I'm emotional. I'm horny. And I don't want to hear about no goddamn peas. You. Good night. How about that?
Whew. Check out The Best Man on Amazon Prime Video, available for rent or purchase. So while we're on the Sanaa Lathan and Taye Diggs train, let's talk about one of my all-time faves, Brown Sugar.
Feel that way. 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 Up and early for the hope of a brand new day.
I have a personal affinity for this film that has withstood the test of time, don't at me, because nothing gives me greater joy than a childhood best friends to lovers trope. Now tying hip-hop, journalism, which I swear Sid Shaw is the reason why I became a writer and also moved to New York City, and I may or may have not lived this trope once in my life as well. So basically, I love Brown Sugar because it's me and this is my story. Sanaa Lathan plays Sid and Taye Diggs is Dre, and they literally meet and fall in love over hip-hop.
Back in the day, you remember that feeling? Just how hip-hop used to make you feel, especially back then. It was so real. It was like air. You remember how you felt the first time you heard The Bridge Is Over?
Oh.
The first time?
Yep.
That was real.
Ooh, or You Got to Chill.
With the
sophomore skate party.
They don't let things like marriage and engagement stop them from true love. It just complicates things even further. Queen Latifah and Mos Def as the comic relief/cousin and friend/artist characters, respectively, are absolute gold.
Wait a second. You boned him, didn't you? Shh. No, I didn't. Oh, you little hoe. What you gonna do?
Nothing. It was just a little kiss.
So,
A little bit. Did you feel anything? It was a mistake. Mistake my ass. She couldn't marry your man. Dre is not my man. He's my friend. That's it. End of discussion, period.
real-life husband and wife duo Nicole Ari Parker and Boris Kodjoe might not be as lucky in love on screen in Brown Sugar, but thank God they have each other in real life.
It's funny running into you here, singing love songs to each other.
Dre.
Shit, that was pretty. Don't stop on my account. Yeah. Me and C, we was just in the neighborhood. We thought, you mind if we join you?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Have a seat. Sit down, girl, why you all stiff? Reese Will. I see you got on my favorite dress with this area all like, hey, wow, all out. Greased up for my man. I'm sorry, I'm Dre Ellis. You are?
Richard Lawson.
Richard Lawson. All right, you sound educated. Good for you, girl.
Good. You guys, friends of Reese's, huh?
Yeah, well, actually, the funny thing is, she's my wife.
What? Oh.
Look,
Hey, I'm sorry.
that's
I had
cool.
no-
That's cool. How could you know? She ain't wearing the $15,000 ring that I bought her ass. I should say, still paying off, but
Actually,
you
I'm
understand.
paying for it.
Could you not put my business out on the
You
street?
joining us for dinner?
Listen, my
No,
man.
you know what? We were just about to leave.
I'm trying to order the most expensive bottle of champagne because we finna celebrate.
Dre.
We gonna celebrate what? My divorce! How about that?
Listen, the music, the romance, the 90s vibe, and just allowing us as Black people to exist in the messiness, make mistakes, and have our hearts broken, only to mess up and find our way back again, yes. Also, this soundtrack is amazing, and I listen to it regularly. Who doesn't want to be asked via a sheet of paper on a nationally syndicated radio show if you will go out with them, yes, no, or maybe?
And I couldn't be more unhappy because for the first time since I can remember, I didn't have you to share my life with. Sydney, I have loved you from the first time I laid eyes on you. And I love you still. You're my heir.
Iconic. Don't miss Brown Sugar, available to rent or purchase on Amazon Prime Video. Now, I was about to decide if we should go with another film that Sanaa is in or Tay, but how about another one that features them both? I swear they ran Black cinema in the 90s and early 2000s, and I stand. So let's make our way to the West Coast, Inglewood specifically.
I thought you wanted to call it off.
Mike, look at me. Would I be standing here in this dress if I didn't want to marry him?
In case you can't tell, these coming-of-age friendship stories are for me, honey, and The Wood is no different. 3 childhood best friends reunite for a wedding. So what could go wrong, you say? Well, if you watch The Best Man, then you know that anything is quite literally possible.
Lisa, I love you. I want to marry you.
Go away, Roland.
Come on, girl. Lily. Lisa.
Man, what's wrong with you, man? Y'all need to get out of here.
Mike, I need to see her, man, please.
Hey, she does not want to see you, okay?
So the couple for me in The Wood, the it couple, are Mike and Alicia, portrayed as adults by Omar Epps and Sanaa Lathan. They were childhood sweethearts experiencing all of their firsts together. The Wood is iconic because it makes you remember the first time you fell in love, the mistakes that you made, how innocent we all used to be, and what it felt like to get to know your first real crush for the very first time.
Somewhere inside, I expected her to be dancing with someone else. I can't lie. I was actually hoping she was, so I would have an excuse not to ask her, but say I tried.
And while the romantic love is a highlight, the brotherhood and the love between these 3 friends that has spanned decades is truly what's most beautiful to see.
I never took the time to think of all the things I'd be losing.
Look, we ain't going nowhere. Don't give up the best thing that ever happened to you, Rome, because you're scared.
You're right, man.
You can watch The Wood now on Amazon Prime Video, available to rent or purchase. And finally, last on my list, while we're still in our California love phase, let's get into a little love and basketball.
Oh, where's the dude?
What's better than Best Friends to Lovers set to a dope hip-hop backdrop? Well, I'll tell you. Best Friends to Lovers and my favorite sport, of course, basketball.
Oh, man, he is a girl. Hey, girls can't play no ball. Ball better than you.
What a dog. She heard you.
Nuh-uh. She can only hear dog whistles. Check.
Quincy and Monica go through so much, and the only thing that they love more than each other is basketball. They are competitive at everything. But at some point, they grow older, portrayed respectively by Omar Epps and Sanaa Lathan, and it turns to love. And while they are inseparable, they're not immune to the pitfalls of youth, family trauma, and the pressures of the game. But true love survives career injury blows, engagements, and even playing overseas.
Can you take that damn thing off the table?
Oh, you mean my championship trophy? My bad.
You are still a cocky bitch.
You still think the sun rises and sets on your ass? Well, guess what? It doesn't.
Shout out to Omar and Sanaa for giving us a love that spanned decades, a story that really transcended hardships and really showed how two people can find their way back to each other with time, forgiveness, healing, and growth.
I'll play you.
What?
One game, one-on-one.
For what?
Your heart.
Anything that I have to say.
Check out Love and Basketball, available to rent or purchase on Amazon Prime Video. Well, there you have it. Some of the most soul-stirring, heart-stopping, maddening, and over-the-top moments in Black love that you can spend all month replaying over and over again. These are my top 5, but did you have any favorite iconic moments to add? Comment below with your top Black love movies, and don't forget to watch my faves and maybe some of yours as well, now on Amazon Prime Video.